Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for July 3rd, 2021. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 15, and if you add the 1 and the 5 together, you get the number 6. The number 6 is a spiritual moment of reflection and contemplation. This is a day when meditation is advised as a method to solve those problems that are getting to us in this moment. Spiritual quests have long been the doorway to those elusive things that we seek to know and understand. Egos want to know all things external in the world. Egos want to know the secrets of the universe. But souls want to know the self. Souls want to know who is really inside. Only by touching those magical places through self-discovery can we evolve into a more sane and conscious participant in this dynamic human experience. The astrology today. Okay, this could be one of those days that makes things feel more complicated than anyone wants. There is an instinct to want to rebel and react. Not the best approach overall. We will blame Mars-Uranus transit for this momentary temper tantrum. Uranus wants to break out and break free. Mars wants to give the energy, gumption, and drive to do just that. One fuels the breakout and the other one gives ideas to the other. Be very careful that you are not taking on risks that are just flat impulsive with no thought or consideration of consequences. Let's just say that any demand is not going to be received well by others. Remember that just because you want it does not mean that this is the best thing for another. This could be a very aggravating day, but try not to make impulsive choices that we may later regret. We may feel like 24 hours is not enough time to get everything done that needs to get our attention. Jupiter and Uranus quintile powering up our need for speed and rapid change. Today we may feel very clever, for what that's worth. Venus and Neptune squaring makes us want to believe that we are right in what we believe. Warning, that is not necessarily true. Let's get real. We are all flawed human beings. We are all trying to let go of those things that hold us back from fully integrating who we are and being happy. Do your best to not gloss over the truth. The details show the well-earned struggles of our lives. None of us really live in a Pollyanna reality. The quest for understanding, authenticity, and truth is fraught with peril. Mistakes are always made. That is not the point. What is the point is that we overcome those moments and awaken to find deeper compassion. Today, we might notice where we have a lot of doubts. Hesitation is not a problem either, as it shows care and concern for the next steps going forward. So my quote for today is what I just said. Hesitation is not a problem, as it shows care and concern for the next steps going forward. And my blog for today. Without the challenges, where would any of us be? We do not know the power and abilities that are inside because they have not been tested, honed, and perfected. Growth is always fraught with peril. Change is necessary, but messy. That is why we are all here, to learn those things that appear as limitations are not necessarily what we believe them to be. Sometimes, often, we need to be pushed, poked, and prodded to make the necessary changes. While that can be aggravating, it is the way through many stuck places. We live in a density that is heavy to the souls that inhabit these bodies. It is difficult to move in moments, but death follows the paths of no movement. Stagnation is just the beginning of giving up. Fight for those moments of life. Fight for the changes we see that are necessary. Fight for the lives that are being pushed aside. Fight for the truth regardless of what others believe or project onto you. Don't let life pass you by. Look up and beyond the known. Reach up for something that has meaning and never let that go. Thanks, everyone.